What is going on YouTube? It has been a while since I made a video, but I definitely had to make one for this guitar. I've been waiting for it for about 3.5 months, and it finally came. So here's my review of the Kiesel Jason Becker guitar. It is worth every minute I waited for it, every penny I spent on it. Let's go. Alright, let's get through it. So, when you order this guitar from Kiesel, there's just not many options you can change. In fact, I think there's maybe 2, and one's like a different type of swamp ash. This is a swamp ash body. I think you can get like a, I can't remember the second type of it, but it's almost identical. It might be like a roasted swamp ash body, but I loved the way this looked, and I loved not having to change anything, quite frankly. I wouldn't change a thing on this guitar. It is incredible. Starting with the headstock, we have locking tuners. One of the weirdest thing I've ever seen done is having a Floyd Rose system with locking tuners. I don't know, maybe there's a value to that I'm unaware of, but it seems pretty odd to me because the Floyd Rose system works great. The locking tuners probably work great if I just took these clamps out. I bet you it would probably do a pretty good job of keeping it in tune. But anyway, Kiesel's locking tuners are great. This is my first Kiesel. I've never owned one before, but I've played lots of them, and I was already a fan. So I mean, I think they make some of the nicest guitars in the world. They are right up there with PRS, Music Man. Actually, I'd probably make those 3. Those are probably in my opinion, those are the top 3 guitar manufacturers. They make the nicest guitars in the world. And this is certainly no exception. I mean, I just can't say enough about this guitar. I'm kind of giddy. I'm still in that, like, you know, new guitar phase. So, this is the slanted headstock. Again, something else you can't change. You obviously can't change the colors. You know, the famous Jason Becker neck, you know, with the 135. Everything about it I love. I love the colors. I love that everything about the look. I love the natural finish. There is this like blemish I'm not very pleased with. I don't know how well the camera picks that up, but that is the one flaw on this guitar. So it is a 1-piece maple neck. And it's a really nice cut of maple. All the woods they use are just top notch. They're gorgeous. It's a 25.5 inch scale, 14 inch radius neck, 24 frets. They're medium jumbo frets. These are stainless steel frets as well. Something else I don't think you can change. You can't change the bridge configuration. You have to get a Floyd. You have to get the volume knob configuration with no tone. These Duncan pickups. Let's talk a second about these pickups. You know, I'm a fan. I have a lot of Duncans in my guitars, and they are so responsive. It's almost effortless to do these pinch harmonics. Like, what do you say? The other thing I love about them is on rock, shred, whatever you want to classify these guitars as, like, you know, I typically don't use positions like 4, 2, 3. I don't really use any. I use just the bridge and just the neck, typically. However, this guitar, and I'll do sound bites and we'll go through some of them, but I can't get over how good every single position on this guitar is. Every single one of them has unique tones that sound remarkable. That's position 2, by the way. It's just great. So anyway, Floyd Rose, real Floyd Rose bridge. Like I said, the 1 volume knob, 5 position selector switch. On the back, you have your dust covers, nothing out of the ordinary. Again, swamp ash body, 1-piece maple neck, and that's the guitar. Let's get on to the soundbite. I can assume anyone buying this guitar is most likely not going to be a beginner. So I'm not going to go through this like I typically would. I'm going to use some more complex sounds that I think, you know, intermediate to advanced players will probably be using, like this is just my standard sound, my Krisinized sound that I will use. I have the bridge pickup selected. I just use whammy bar, perfect tune, like you'd expect from Kiesel there. So let me go through the clean channels really quick, just so you can hear Just using a super reverb. I have a slight reverb on it. So position 5, the neck. Position 4. Three. Position 2. And the bridge. I mean, do you hear the clarity in these? Alright guys, that just about sums up this guitar. If you haven't had the opportunity, go play one of these guitars. Kiesel is, again, one of the best guitars in the world, and I strongly recommend, if you have the money, because they are kind of pricey. This guitar is around $1,800 to start without adding any options. I did get the super soft case with it to make sure it had some type of decent case for protection. It's just about around $2,000 when all is said and done, so it is a pricey guitar. But again, in my opinion, worth every penny. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Till then, keep rocking.